Hey, what's up? It's Karson, and today I'm making my 11 months on testosterone video. So first, as always, we will start with the voice update.
My name is Karson, and this is my voice pre-T. Hey, what's up? My name is Karson, and this is my voice 5 weeks on T.
Hi, my name is Karson Harris, and this is my voice 2 months on T.
Hi, my name is Karson, and I am 3 months on testosterone.
Hi, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 4 months on T.
Hi, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 5 months on testosterone. Hey, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 6 months on testosterone. Hi, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 7 months on testosterone. Hi, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 8 months on testosterone. Hi, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 9 months on testosterone. Hi, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 10 months on testosterone. Hi, my name is Karson, and this is my voice 11 months on testosterone. As I've said in my last couple of videos, I'm pretty sure most of my physical changes are done, including my voice. It seems like it's pretty much where it's going to be. Kind of fluctuates every month, just like a little bit up and down, but for the most part, I would say it's pretty much done. Like I said, I don't really think I have any physical changes. This video is mostly going to be just like mental changes and things that are happening in my life right now. So one physical change, though, that I have had that's really negative, and I'm working on a surgery to fix it. I maybe said it last month, but I'm getting ridiculous cramps. Not only am I getting cramps, but I'm spotting. So I'm on Depo and I'm on testosterone. Both are supposed to suppress your period. I've made a video on my channel before on how to suppress your period pre-T, and if you watched it or you didn't, basically the answer is you need to be on some kind of birth control that's progesterone, and that will suppress your period. So I'm on that, and it's not really working right now. I'm a little bit overdue for my shot, or I actually got it like 2 days ago, but I don't think I was overdue enough to where I should have gotten a period, and I've been kind of spotting for like months. I've been on extended cycle birth controls pretty much since I was 18. I went on Depo for like 5 years, and then I came off of it only because a lot of doctors say you shouldn't be on it for a long time, and I went on extended cycle birth control, where essentially you could either choose to have 0 periods a year or have 4. I could handle 4 a year, can't handle any more than that. Every time I would get on one, after like a year or two, it seems like my body just wasn't really working with the medicine, and I would break through bleed. I'd tell the doctor, they'd put me on another one, that would happen again. They'd put me on another one, that would happen again. It just got to the point where I felt like my body was getting used to the medicine, and I was getting a period almost every single month, whether like I could fight it with the medicine and it would like kind of hold it off. But it just got to the point where it's like I had to stop taking the medicine, let myself get a period, and then just continue. But within a month, I'd be getting another one. That was the whole reason I went back on Depo. I don't know if Depo and testosterone like can kind of like do anything for each other, like if they help each other, hurt each other. I mean, I know lots of trans guys that are on both, and the doctor has not said anything. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm getting used to Depo, or I don't know. Like, I also do have celiac disease, and I made an appointment, or making an appointment to go like get that checked out. Like, I don't know, maybe like my body isn't absorbing the medicine correctly. Like, there could be, I don't know, a couple different things. But yeah, I'm definitely getting major cramping. It's like multiple times a week. I feel like I need to get a period, but I can't. And then I am spotting. It's not very significant spotting. Like, it's not even hitting my underwear. I don't need to obviously like wear any protection. But when I wipe, it's like sometimes there enough for me to be able to tell it's blood. So that's making me feel super dysphoric. I've had people ask me, even like friends in real life, like, how do I deal with dysphoria? And to be honest, I was like, I don't know. I think how I deal with dysphoria is I just block it out. Like, I just don't think about things. I don't know how to describe it any other way than it's just like I just put a mental block up. But when I'm cramping, it's very hard for me to block that dysphoria because it's just like in my face. I just feel like my body is like, hey, if you didn't forget, you're female. And it's like, thanks. I was like trying to forget that. And I don't know, like, it makes me get in my own head. I guess when I do feel dysphoric and like I really let it get to me, like, it's not good. I just feel like I just get like these like circular thoughts. I get stuck in this perpetual state. I feel like I start to like freak out like internally. Like, I try to not let it, get to me, but I'm like I just like, who thought it was a good idea for me to be female? If you believe in a God, or you just think science, like who really thought this? Like, are you serious? Like, this isn't my body. Like, I'm missing very crucial body parts. Like, that's how it feels. It just like feels like stuff's like crawling on you. And like, I imagine that is how a cis person would feel if they woke up like the other sex, because I feel like cis people cannot understand that. Or if like a male got into an accident and like lost his penis, I feel like that is exactly how he would feel. He would feel just like destroyed, and that's how I feel. I'm like, oh my gosh, like how am I a girl? Like I cannot understand this. Like, no, this is not right. So because of that, like, I've got to get rid of this. So I went to my testosterone doctor a couple of days ago. I told him I've been to the gynecologist like twice now. Of course, they can't find anything wrong. I got an ultrasound, which wasn't very fun. Came back normal as I thought it would. I've done a lot of research on this on the internet, like Google and stuff. Not really that easy to find anything about testosterone with trans guys causing cramps. YouTube, a whole different story. I found a bunch of trans guys that have had this issue, and even kind of Reddit, and the doctor also said kind of the same thing. And essentially, really the only cure for it is a hysterectomy. Now, a hysterectomy is something I never thought about. I didn't really think I needed it, because all the medications I was taking kind of just like have shut down the female organs. So I'm like, I don't feel like I need one, but now if it's not working, I feel like I need one. But it's still scary to know that I'm like surgically sterilizing myself, I guess. So I've always been the kind of person that I think way into the future. It's why I don't have any tattoos. It's just a lot of like why I am the way I am. When I was 14, 15, 16, 17, I knew I was trans. I never doubted I was trans. The only doubt I ever had was from other people putting it into my head. Like my mom especially telling me I was a tomboy too, like, you're gonna love being a woman one day, you're gonna want children one day, like, don't do anything stupid that's gonna screw it up. And I feel like even if I had the opportunity to transition at 18, like, I don't know if I would have taken it, because I just don't know how I would feel at 30. Now here's the thing, I'm almost 30 now, and I still feel the same way, and I wish I had transitioned earlier, and I've said that before. But I still think, like, I don't know, I mean, things could change. Like, what if in 5 or 10 years, I'm like, dang, like, I wish I would have had my own biological kid. But like I said, I mean, I feel like once you start to get near 30, you're kind of like stuck in your ways, and I just don't think that I'm ever going to really want biological kids. I don't want to carry, and I just don't think that's important to me. Like, right now, I don't really see getting married or having kids in, like, the immediate future. And if I do have kids, like, I feel like I'd be fine with adopting or using some kind of like surrogate or donor. So I think a hysterectomy is in my future, but it's still scary. Now, testosterone, the longer I've been on it, the more open-minded I have gotten about things. If you asked me like 4 or 5, even maybe like 2 or 3 months ago, what I thought about trans guys who get pregnant, I would definitely say like, there's no way you could be trans and get pregnant. If you can get pregnant as a trans guy, like, you just can't be trans, because that is just something only women want, only women do. And how you could want to be a man and go through that, I just don't understand that. Now, like I said, like, the longer I'm on testosterone, the more open-minded I'm getting. I do kind of feel like if you can get pregnant as a trans guy and have like no dysphoria, then I don't think you're trans. But if you want a biological kid so bad that you can cause yourself some of the worst dysphoria in your life, then maybe you are trans, but I don't think I could go through that. So at this point, like, I'm still thinking, like, yeah, hysterectomy is best for me. I have heard other trans guys have this issue of, like, I want biological kids, but I don't want to carry them, so I don't know how to go about, should I get a hysterectomy? I guess the way I feel is, like, men don't carry babies. Like, if I have a partner, like a female partner, and we go through a donor or whatever, it's not going to be any different of an experience than a man, like a cis man. Like, cis men, they just fertilize the egg. Like, sure, it's biologically theirs, but other than that, there's no, like, connection between their body and that baby. So that's just how I try to look at it, is, like, if I do want kids, it probably won't be biologically mine. That's not a huge deal, but, like, if my partner decides to carry, or even if we adopt, like, I still feel like I could have that same connection that a cis father has with their child. So that's how I look at it. But yeah, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to get a hysterectomy. I do have an appointment, I guess, for like a consultation on one in mid-April, and I also have a consultation for top surgery at the end of April, and I'm trying to get another consultation for top surgery. Because the doctor I really want is in Kansas City. I hear her wait list is pretty long, but her results look pretty on par with Dr. Garamoni. if I can't go with her for some reason, if the wait list is too long, if insurance, I don't know, like she takes insurance, I don't see any reason why I couldn't go through her. I think it's just going to be like, from what I heard, the wait list and just like trying to get in. I called them, I tried to make a consultation. They won't let you until you have some kind of letter stating that you need top surgery. So I just got one, though it's not through a mental health provider. I just got one through my regular doctor, which she said like they can do that. And I'm sitting there thinking like, the other doctor that I do have a consultation through told me I need 2 letters, and they didn't say it had to be a mental health professional, but I would think it would be. But this doctor who's prescribing my testosterone's like, we write letters all the time, it should be fine. So anyway, I had one sent. I'll see if I can get a consultation. If I can't get one through her, I do have one set up in St. Louis, but I've only seen 2 results from this doctor, and both results, they're good. They're not as good as this doctor in Kansas City, but they're not bad. Like for me, the biggest deciding factor on a top surgeon would be their results. If they can continuously produce good results, like Dr. Garamoni, he's my favorite doctor, but he doesn't take insurance. I've never seen a bad result from Dr. Garamoni. But then I've seen some other surgeons where like sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. Then some don't take insurance. There's like a lot of factors, but I only have 2 results from the doctor that I have an appointment with, and like I said, like they're not terrible, but they're not as good as the one in Kansas City. So if I could go through the doctor in Kansas City, I will, but right now I'm just waiting to hear back on a consultation. So I as far as like money goes on like top surgery, so I do have insurance should cover it, but I'm still gonna have a deductible and an out-of-pocket max. So now I'm kind of torn on do I start a GoFundMe or not? Like a lot of people do, and I really don't want to ask for money. So I was like, no, I'm just going to finance it if I have to put it on a credit card or like Care Credit or whatever I'm going to. But I might do a GoFundMe just for like extra costs. So if I do, I'll put a link in the description. I'm not asking you to donate. You can share it, you can donate, you can do whatever you want. But I don't know. I haven't really decided yet because I really don't want to. Like I want to do it all on my own, but out-of-pocket maxes are like close to $6,000. That's still a lot of money just for surgery. And then my last problem I'm having would be my name. So I like my name Karson that I picked, but here's the thing I'm having with that. So when I went to go pick a name, I looked through the baby names. I knew I wanted a name with K. So I saw Karson. I was like, yeah, I like that name. But at work, everybody calls me Karson, and that's fine. And I tell people, hey, I spell it Karsen. And it's consistently getting spelled Karson or Carson. Now, my birth name is super unique. I don't know if I could share it because it's that unique. It's not that I, like, won't share it. It's so unique that, like, you could figure out everything about me. Like, if I've Google searched myself, it's like, you could find my address and my home phone number and, like, just things that, like, I don't want the internet to know. So that's, like, the only reason why I'm, for right now, not gonna share it. But super unique. In 28 years, I've only ever met one other person with my birth name. I hated having a unique name growing up. I can remember at school, like, the teacher would be going down the list, and when they get to my name, they would just pause, and I could, like, see them trying to sound it out, and then they'd say it wrong, and I'd be like, no, it's this, and then they'd say it back, and be like, no, it's this, and then they'd say it, and I'd be like, no, it's pronounced, and it's like, it wasn't that difficult to pronounce. It looked exactly how it sounded. I don't understand why people had such a hard time with it. Then they'd be, like, trying to write the phonetic spelling next to my name. They'd mess it up the next day, and the next day, and I would just, like, want to sink into my seat. I never liked being the center of attention, or teachers would be like, oh my gosh, your name's so beautiful. I had a teacher tell me they wanted to name their granddaughter after me. And, like, I've never been feminine. Ever. Like, I mean, 5, 6 years old, I knew I wanted to be a boy. I just didn't know, like, there was a term for it. I've always been tomboyish, and I hated having a super girly name. And then on top of that, you know, like, I grew up around, like, a bunch of, like, Jessicas and Amandas and just like really normal names, and I was the only kid that had like the freak name. Thanks freaking mom and dad, like, love it. And they gave my brother a common name, so I was like always jealous of how my brother had like a normal name and I had the weird name. My mom always told me growing up, like, one day you're gonna really like your unique name. Hey, guess what? No. My mom's told me a lot of stuff that, like, she's like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna, like, no. No. So when I was 24, I legally changed it to a shortened version that was just like a super common name. And I felt like even though it's still a girl's name, I still feel more connected to the name I changed it to than my birth name because I just hated having such a unique name. Now here's the thing, Karson's not like a unique name. Like it's a common name, but it's usually spelled Carson. Now I thought because it's a common name, even though it's like a little bit different of a spelling, it shouldn't be that weird. You know, it's kind of like Aaron's usually spelled Aaron, but then, you know, there's like Aaron Garrigan who spells it Aryn, which I like how he spelled it a little bit differently. So I was like, okay, like I like that Karson's a little bit different. But I'm getting so tired of people spelling it wrong that now I'm like, oh my gosh, should I just spell it Karson? I'm definitely keeping the K. So now it's between, do I want the E or the O? Because the O is a more common spelling and the E is just like throwing people off. I think I'm still going to keep the E because I put a Facebook post up about this. I was like, hey, so everybody's calling me Karson, which is great, but everybody's spelling it wrong. So like, which spelling do you guys like better? And everybody, which they were all girls though, said E is the better spelling. So I think I'm gonna keep it that way, but hey, if you have like a really unique name, let me know what you think, because everyone I've ever met with a unique name has been on my side and been like, yeah, I hate that my name's always been spelt wrong, that I've never been able to find a keychain with my name on it, and stuff like that. Because that is really just where I'm at right now, is like, I like the name Karson. I just wish people would spell it right. Every time someone leaves me a note, or writes me an email, or sends me a text, is Karson, and I'm like, dude, like, I've told people so many times it's Karsen, so now I just feel like, did I just do to myself what my parents did to me? So should I spell it Karson just out of, like, convenience and to be easy, and so people don't spell it wrong? But I did like, I mean, I'm not like that, like, impartial to one or the other. I'm not like, oh, it's gotta be with the E. That's just the way I saw it spelled first, and I was like, yeah, I like that. And if my parents did name me Karson, I'm pretty sure they would have spelt it Karsen, because like I said, my mom already gave me a really unique name, so she would have picked a more unique spelling. So, yeah, anyway. Let me know what you guys think. That's where I'm at, trying to get a histo, trying to get top surgery, trying to figure out how to spell my name, but everything else is going quite okay. So, next month will be 1 year. That's pretty crazy to think. I'll be a year on testosterone next month. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys later.